Alright, so y'all can see what we got going on here. Another little mini tub. But we got the factory tubs cut out. Got everything getting slicked up. You can see here on this side, we haven't cut the frame yet. We walk around, get it checked out. Kind of show you what we got going on basically. So we got to finish cutting here. You see we notched into the frame here. We're gonna cut this back, plate it, trim all this excess off and get it welded and cut and welded and put back in place. And we'll be able to fit our wheels on here. I think this one's getting I want to say it's a 22 by 12 or something like that. Kind of let y'all see what the car looks like. I say if this is the tub we're working on right here, kind of custom deal. We gotta do our final little cutout on it. Get them trimmed out and show you what they look like going in. All right, so we got the Camaro. Kind of been showing you how we've been making some progress on it. We already showed you the tubs. This thing's getting mini tub. We're putting these wheels on right here, but it's getting, mini tubbed, of course, and it's getting a Ride-Tech suspension kit in it. So you can kind of see we got the upper cross member installed. Basically what that does is hold your upper control arms in place. They actually come through the rear seat area, so kind of have to modify the back seat a little bit, but we got the tubs in both sides. Also, when you do these lower kits, you have to put these braces on the back side. You can see where the plates go. If you don't put that on there, it'll just rip them out of the floor basically. So that's just something to kind of remember. So a lot of pieces on these. It's a nice kit. You see we got the lower go back in the kind of the factory frame rail, and you kind of see right there. Let me show you. So that's basically where your upper control arms come through the back seat area. You can kind of see how everything bolts up, and then that's your upper cross member. Kind of ties back in. You can kind of see how all that works. We've got to get we got to do some trunk pan work. I'm gonna try to see. You can see it's a little rusty, so we're gonna need to do a little work on that. But you can kind of see how that kit goes on. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and fit the rear end in it, so that we can make sure how it's gonna fit our wheels. Let me show you up here too. You can see up there where it attaches to the front. Like I said, pretty nice kit. They're not cheap, but gets rid of the stock location leaf spring stuff. Basically does away with all this stuff. So just stay tuned. We'll show you once we get these wheels on what she's gonna look like. All right, so you can see what we got going. Like I said, we got the brackets welded in place. Got the housing ends cut off right now. We got to narrow the rear end up. You can kind of see the suspension, how the kit goes in basically. You can see it's got these rails that follow the factory frame rail, and then all your suspension uppers bolt in there, and then your lower bolts into where the factory leaf used to be. And they said we just got to narrow the rear end up now and get it sitting on the ground and rehang the exhaust, and it'll be good to go. All right, so we got the little Camaro wrapped up. Let me show y'all what we got, what we did. You can tell the other day we kind of had an issue with the wheels sticking out in the back. Got that problem fixed. Let me show what we did back here. Basically just narrowed the rear end up. Got all of our coilovers installed. Got our new ride tech system on. Like I said, what it does, kind of explained already. The lower is going to the factory location, and then the rear goes into factory location. Kind of do a new frame rail. Of course, you got a mini tub it, kind of the standard. But we'll get it sitting on the ground. Let you check it out and see what it looks like sitting down. All right, so there y'all go. That's the finished product right there. Like I said, we narrowed the rear end, put a Ride-Tech suspension kit on the back, mini tubbed it, got new Moser axles, got the coilovers on the back, everything's set, got the front end fixed to where they clear the wheels. Everything's good to go. Like I said, it don't stick out, look crazy anymore. So there you go, that's what it looks like now. They sit right under there now. Like I said, it's kind of part of the job. You get these cars, like I said, once you get everything, it's a process, but still got to go into the interior shop and kind of modify the back seat to fit. But other than that, that's the only thing really left to do, get the seat cut down so it'll go in between the mini tubs, but that's going to take care of it.